Good morning, third graders. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Today is such a big day. This is your last new lesson in third grade. From now on, you're gonna have only review. And so this lesson is, again, we are dealing with two-digit divisors, all right? Now, some of you, I've been checking your papers and you guys have done really well with this. Keep at it. Remember, kind of think about the way that I go through the steps and do the same. We are going to do numbers 1 and 2 together here on page 327. And so we're going to start with 1A and 1B. And in this section, you are going to divide and check your answer. So here we go. Let's look at number 1A. We have 294 divided by 21. Now remember, we don't know our 21 times tables, but we can estimate. So we're going to look at this 2 right here and then ask how many times can 2 go into 2? And we know that 2 can go into 2 one time, but remember we have to put our X here and then our 1 right here above the 9. So now let's multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract. 9 minus 1 is 8. Bring down my 4. Now, again, we are going to estimate. So we're going to ask how many times will 2 go into 8? And you know that goes into that to 8 4 times. So now let's cross multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Subtract and we get 0. So our answer is 14. Now we have to check it, and we just check it the same way. We take our divisor and we multiply it by our quotient. So we're going to say 21 times 14. And if we do that, we get 294, which is our dividend. So we are correct there. So let's move on to B. Now again, we're going to look at this 3. We're going to estimate with this 3 and ask ourselves, how many times can 3 go into 6? And we know 3 goes into 6 2 times. Then we say 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract, and we get 1. Bring down my 2. So now we're going to ask ourselves, now don't let this one trip you up because there's 2 numbers here, we're just going to look at the first number. So ask ourselves, how many times can 3 go into 1? And we know 3 cannot go into 1 anytime, so we would put a 0 there. Now don't think that you would say 3 into 12 because that's not right. We're asking ourselves, how many times can 3 go into this 1 right here? And so we multiply. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract and we get 12. And 12 is our remainder. So our answer is 20, remainder of 12. And again, we're going to check it. So we're going to say 32 times 20. And I'm just doing this fast, it's fine. If you, this should be, okay, no, I got it right here. Okay, so then let's add this up. And then don't forget, we're going to add our remainder here, which is 12. And we get 652, which is the right answer there. So I have done all the new ones for you. The rest of this section is just regular multiplication. It's a little bit of a bigger number, but you guys can do that. So here are your new concepts. I've done these for you. So this should be just crossed off the list. Let's go down to number 2. And let's look right here. We have 973 times 42. Let's review this 2-digit multiplication together. So here we go. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 7 is 14. Put down my 4, carry my 1. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19. Now remember, cross out where we carried, mark out our 2, put down our 0. Now we say 4 times 3, which is 12, put down my 2, carry my 1. 4 times 7, 28, plus 1 is 29, put down my 9, carry my 2. 4 times 9, which is 36, plus 2 is 38. Then we add it. answer is 40,866. And so that is the correct answer there. It's just a kind of a review for you guys with the double digit multiplication. Now, if you look on your story problems on the back, the first one there is a 2-step problem. You have to figure out 1/4 of the 48 strawberry plants. So you'll just take 1/4 of 48, and so that would be 48 divided by 4, and then you're gonna add it all up. For B, I think you can figure that out pretty simple. Now, since you have watched the video, I am gonna tell you that for the rest of this page, you just have to do every other problem, okay? So for section 1, we've done A and B. So the only one you have left to do in section 1 would be letter C. In section 2, we've already done A. So the only one you would have to do is letter C. Section 3, just do A. Section 4, just do A. Section 5, just do A. Section 6, just do A. And then do section 7 and section 8 because they only have one problem each. So because you guys watched this video, you can go ahead and do every other problem for the rest of this page. Now again, this is your last new concept. Your final test that will be next week will not be over this. You may have something similar to one of the easier 2-digit division, but it won't be anything like this on your test next week. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm still here at the school in the mornings, so let me know if I can help you. And I hope you guys have a great day.